Hi everyone, welcome back to Manda T and Me, and welcome back to If Found. We're picking up right where we left off, and yeah, let's get back into it. Grab yourself something cozy and let's get into the game. Oh, it's getting bigger. December 9th. Band practice all day. I sat in the corner and listened. Jack, you're coming in too soon. He huffed until Colum kissed his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and the lights. It's a compliment. Mishmash, an expression that means a disorganized mix of things. Oh, I grew up with that one. I think other people have too. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go down well. Jack shook his head sadly. Not everything is perfect. The house is freezing, the immersion doesn't work, and I've learned a lot about different types of mold, but who cares? Jack Cullum and Sean's are so nice. I'll figure out my life tomorrow or the day after, and wash my one set of clothes. Tenth. A rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air, and Sean's joined me for their company. Spotted Mrs. McGinty in a field halfway up the hill to the lough, her sheep running ahead of her. She whistled sharp. I don't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we get one every week. Missed that one. 11th. I chopped peat briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. We had to ration our fuel, but I just wanted the blaze going all day. Woke up and Colum was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. Briquettes, a common form of fuel in Ireland made by compressing the peat from the bogs that cover a large part of the Irish Midlands. Sean's puts on tapes as we hung Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. It's my favorite band. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. Has a weight dropped from my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. Sunday the 12th. Sean's went home today, and I missed him. Colum brought the rest of his Aunt Maggie's. Colum stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking Dirt Beach, half swallowed by fuchsia bushes and giant rhubarb. Durgat is another village in the north coast of Akil. It's always been one of the tourist hubs on the island. Pronunciation Dug, like the past tense of dig. Ort rhymes with ert. Oh, so Dugert? Giant rhubarb. This is a common name of an invasive plant that grows all over Akil. It's not actually rhubarb at all, but it looks similar and does get really big. She called us all wee lambs and made us cup after cup of tea and insisted we stay for dinner. Chops and peas and coffee cake. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag of food to take back. There were 4 selections of boxes in there too. Coffee cake. In Ireland, coffee cake is a coffee-flavored sponge with coffee buttercream. Oh, that sounds delicious. Selection box. These are a common Christmas present for children. It's a big box with about 6 chocolate bars inside. Things to remember about Colum. He likes junk food, goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they were salt and vinegar. Colum O'Malley, age 24. Just had a moment of panic over nothing. Loves bass, walking bass times, Jack, Auntie Maggie, Akil. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. Hates working in the Corrigan's news agent cities in the summer. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud, even how quiet he is. For Colum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's all or nothing. Colum is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions for himself. December 13th. Starting to forget my routine before I moved to the big house. I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord, dead generations ago. At 3, there was a knock at the door and then a bang on the door. I saw him coming through the curtain, so he appeared. Fergal on his little post bike with a letter from Mom. Jack was the one who opened the door, the one who handed me the letter. I haven't left my room since. Some landlord. Oh my god. The nobility who owned the big houses would also have owned a lot of the land around them, which was rented out to Irish peasants. For example, Captain Boycott once lived on Akil Island before famously being boycotted on land he owned elsewhere in Mayo. I talked a lot with Sean's. He had a solution for everything. I have no things, so we're going to get my things. Tonight the 2 of us will rob my house. Sister Bernadetta's Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, West Point, Mayo. To the occupants, your tenancy of the dwelling, Krogon's house, Kiel West, Duga Akil Co. Mayo is illegal, and an application for a court order of forcible removal has been submitted. If you do not leave before the 14th of December 1993, Angarda... Let's look at the subtitles. Mayo is one of the 32 Irish counties. It's the province of Connacht, the west coast above Galway and between and below Sligo. The name is from the Irish Mayo, pronounced Mayo, much like the condiment. Crohan. Crohan is a mountain on the west coast of Akil Island that descends into the sea. The fictional big house situated on its slope is named after it. Pronounced Crohan. Okay. and Garda Shakana will be called in. You have the whole of 24 hours of the termination date to vacate and give up possessions of the dwelling. Any issue to the validity of this notice or right of the landlord to serve it must be referred to the Residential Tenancies Board. This notice is served on December 4th, 1993. Signed, Sister Bernadetta, landlord. Dear son, I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What has happened all of a sudden? You're like a different person. Whatever it is, I know things will be right as rain. Soon. I want you to know I forgive you for the things you said. You are angry, and we all say things we don't mean when we're angry. I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks or wants. I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me Kaizo? Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that. And maybe you're afraid you've ruined things between us. But it isn't true. I'm still your mom. Making memories disappear. 1,000 out of 2,400. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about. When you get back, we'll go through it all together. I decide what to keep and what to throw away. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how it should be. Missing you, your mom. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize to. Heist plan. I walk quietly to Dua via the bog road. Open my bedroom window using the janky hinge. Pack up my stuff. Don't wake Fergal. Don't wake Mom. Figure out life with clean clothes. Dua is a small village on the southwest end of the island. Kaizo's family lives there. Pronounced Dua. Bog road. An example of what's often called a green road or a boreen in Ireland. An old unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. (10 p.m. December 13th). The Bog Road Heist. Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined this excitement in a million years. Sean's asked me if I'd missed this place. It sounded so final. Like, I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. We climbed up the stairs my dad spent 2 summers on. I remember fights about whether Mom should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. I remember sick days at home watching Bosco on the TV under the blankets. Bosco was a very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. The host was a non-ginger puppet in a box who is still very fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. Aw, I wonder if it's like lamb chop. I thought about our old dog Molly. And the way she snuck under my arms looking for rubs. Oh, that cute little guy. How cute she is. Oh. And how light she felt in my lap when she died. Oh. Ooh. There's the window with the janky hinge. Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. I'm in. This room never really felt like mine. How can such an empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all that I have after 2 decades. All my old clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, bury myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunts coming home, cousins from St. Paul. Sorry. Or maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. All I wanted was to sit in the back of the class and read books. Footsteps in the hall. Brother? You! Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar. I can see you, you know. Did you never think of Mom? Complete gobshite. Hi, Fergal. What if she heard you? She's probably awake now, worrying about the robbers. Who's going to rob us on Akil? That doesn't stop her from fretting, you know. Kaizo, are you okay? Who's that? None of your business. I know you're living in the big house. What of it? Lots of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? No one is like me. You're the biggest freak around here, that's for sure. I'm leaving. Hold right there. We're not done. Sean's, take my bag. You're going to regret this. Sooner or later. Your choices are going to catch up with you. I'm jumping. Catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. Stop. You're already so close to the event horizon. Please. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal? Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control. It's good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. And with its trajectory, it will intersect with the Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe we might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have to send a probe. I'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Like you said, there's still hope. This is reckless. Doctor? Doctor, respond. Please, call me Cassiopeia. Alright guys, so I think that's a good place to leave it for now. We will pick up here at the end of the heist next time. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. I really appreciate it. Meantime, take care and happy sipping.